From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Monday, November 20th, 2023.
This is Todd Spangler, Washington correspondent for the Detroit Free Press. Congressman Dan Kildee, who has represented the area around Flint, Saginaw, and Bay City since 2013, shocked everyone Thursday when he said he won't run for re-election next year. Kildee, who is 65, had widely been expected to run again, but he said a bout with skin cancer this year caused him to reconsider. It's big political news in Michigan. Kildee succeeded his uncle Dale in the seat, so all told, the family has represented Flint in Congress since 1977. But the bigger political deal may be whether Democrats, hoping to take back the U.S. House, can defend it. The region has been trending more Republican for decades, and the Kildee brand was seen as important in terms of keeping it in the Democratic column. On Thursday, after Kildee made his announcement, the Cook Political Report, a political handicapping site in Washington, declared the district a toss-up in next year's election. So in the weeks to come, expect a slew of announcements from candidates of both parties looking at a run in this district, and expect a ton of outside money and advertising to flood in as well.
This is Detroit Free Press auto critic Mark Phelan. Electric vehicles had a good year in 2023, but the Detroit 3 automakers didn't have much to celebrate when finalists for the North American Car, Truck, and Utility Vehicle of the Year awards were announced this week. 5 of the 9 finalists are EVs, and the Detroit 3 did lock up all 3 spots in the truck category with new pickups, but they were shut out of the car and utility vehicle categories. It's not a surprise when GM, Ford, and Stellantis dominate pickup awards, but the Detroit-based automakers have to be stung that none of their new SUVs or cars are finalists for the awards, which are presented by a jury of 50 automotive journalists from all kinds of media across the United States and Canada. I'm a juror for the awards, which will celebrate 30 years when the 2024 awards are presented in Detroit, January 4th. The finalists for Car of the Year are the Honda Accord, the electric Hyundai Ioniq 6, and Toyota Prius Hybrid. Finalists for Truck of the Year are the Chevrolet Canyon midsize pickup, the full-size electric Chevrolet Silverado, and the Ford F-Series Super Duty medium duty pickup. All 3 finalists for SUV of the year are electric. They're the Genesis GV70 Electrified, the Kia EV90, and the Volvo EX30.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department. And man, that was ugly, fun, chaotic, problematic, but most importantly, it was a win as the Detroit Lions beat the Chicago Bears 31-26. On its surface, it was a game the Lions should have easily won. But pretty early on, it became clear that wasn't going to be the case. In his first game back after missing 4 straight, Bears quarterback Justin Fields was cooking. He finished the day 16 for 23 passing for 169 yards. Plus, he added 104 yards on the ground, the 3rd straight time he's rushed for 100 yards against the Lions. But for better or worse on Sunday, the story was Jared Goff. At times, he was dreadful. He had 3 costly interceptions that really put the Lions behind the 8 ball. But he also was at times brilliant. He made some really big throws to end the first half with back-to-back scoring drives. And then after going through another cold spell, he came up clutch with 2 more scoring drives to help them finish a comeback. As the clock ticked down, the game in the balance, Goff was cool, calm, and collected. And listen, Goff will be the first to tell you, Sunday was not his best game. The Lions simply cannot win many games when they turn the ball over 4 times. No team can. But sometimes in a game of inches like football, you simply don't have your best stuff. The Lions didn't on Sunday. But when they absolutely needed it most, they delivered. That's what great teams do. And Jared Goff's clutch performance down the stretch perfectly encapsulated the unrelenting mindset Dan Campbell and the Lions preach.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.